Hello. Hello, let me check the sound real quick. Sound is fine. Yo, how you doing? Want to do some live commentary today. A little bit of chatting, a little bit of maybe answering some questions, talking about the charts a bit. Today's an interesting day because it's presidential election day in the US. But I just Googled it, and I think we will get the first results of the election at midnight, pretty much, or at midnight here for me. So in the US, it should be the morning, I think, or the evening. No, the evening. Yeah, and here it's midnight, pretty much. So I do not think that the crazy moves will happen today, which would actually be good because I'm a little bit over leveraged right now, long in indices. So I would be totally fine if we do not see crazy moves today, because tomorrow or today in the evening, the turnaround Tuesday trades will be closed. And then, tomorrow I will not be as strongly leveraged in indices as I am today. So this would be great if the crazy moves can wait until tomorrow. But yeah, we will see what the day brings. So let me have a look at the chat. There are the first messages. Hey René, I have a question on algotrading. That's perfect. So I will try to answer it. I recently started trading with an EA I developed while I did robust testing and optimization. Why is it losing all trades? It's hard to tell without knowing your program, but if you are speaking about the difference between testing results and live trading results, that can be a huge difference. And for example, if you use a very aggressive trailing stop loss, this will usually cause a slippage in a live account. Like for example, if you use a very aggressive trailing stop loss, which immediately trades if the price is just like 1 point in profit, sorry, then you will get slippage on the exit, most likely, and then you lose money. This would be like, for example, this would be one example why you could lose money in the live account even though your tests look good. But I mean, there can be many, many reasons for this. You tested the Ninja Turtle robot, but it shows results that are positive or even excellent in terms of level, but in the end it liquidates the account. I don't really understand what you mean with in terms of level. I don't know why it liquidates the account. Maybe you had a very bad trading period, or maybe you had, or maybe you chose too much risk. Oh, my cereals are coming back. Some of this stuff is stuck in my throat, I think. I don't know. For me, I had some very good results with the Ninja Turtle Skyper, but I did not use it in a real-time account yet. I just started doing this. Here, you can see this is one of my FTMO projects. The one where I am still in the challenge phase and where I use the Go Long Expert Advisor. And now I also added the Ninja Turtle Skyper in 3 charts, in US 30, US 100, and gold. So I will just see how it goes here, really. And then I will check if I get a lot of slippage on the exits or if I can use this in a live account also. So this is what I do right now. I don't do too crazy risk here. I risk 250 per trade, which should not be too much, I think. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do here right now. But so far, there was no trade yet from the Ninja Turtle Skyper. But if I see some results and if I can really say something about it, then I will, of course, keep you updated on the channel. Yeah, but I think it will really take a few weeks minimum, maybe even months, because I trade on the 4-hour chart. So I get like one or two trades per week, I think. So it will really, it could really take quite a while here until I get some results to talk about. But yeah, let's switch back to the main account here, to the live account, and the last hour here is very good for the account right now because my markets or the indices and gold are going up, which are currently the only markets where I am in which I invested, or the expert advisors did actually. So this is good for the account. I mean, if there's no crazy news about the election for the rest of the day, this would be nice. But I would not call it a day too early because, I mean, today could really lead to very crazy results. And even though we saw some moves here, these moves are not that huge. Not at all. So they could be really, really big at the end of the day if there are some crazy news about the election. So I will just be patient until the day is really over. And then today, of course, there will also be a lot of volatility. I think especially tomorrow. Because today, I don't know if we even get first results of the election. I don't know what time they announce the first result, but yeah, we will see. So there are some more comments. Good evening, you are the best. Oh, thanks. Thank you so much. And your masterclass lessons is the best ever. Yeah, glad to hear that you liked the masterclass course. I hope that you learned a little bit about programming for the MetaTrader 5 and probably already write your own bots. Thanks for the feedback. Will you do a Christmas sale on the programming class? I don't know. I don't do a lot of sales. I don't know if I did a Christmas sale last year. I will decide. But usually I don't do too many promotions because I think the programming course is very good. And it's, in my opinion, it's definitely worth the money. Because like with the skills you learn, you can easily create some programs, sell it on MQL5, for example, make a lot of money. But yeah, I will decide what I will do here for Christmas. If I do anything or not. Or, yeah. And no, I don't have a Telegram group. Right now, I don't have any community outside of YouTube, really, because I had some tries to set up communities, but they were always flooded by scammers and yeah, just people who want to sell their stuff. So it's really not that easy to have a community where everyone can post something. But yeah, I try to be kind of active on YouTube. The last few days I had a good schedule on YouTube, I would say. I uploaded so many videos. I'm really back into the YouTube hustle right now. I don't know how long I can keep this motivation, but yeah, right now it's fun. Also there's volatility now, shoot. I don't know why, but something happened with USD Japanese yen and GBP US dollar. Ooh. This is not really what I wanted. I wanted to see volatility tomorrow maybe, but not today. Oh, there was even a big gap here in GBP US dollar and not good. Not good for my FTMO accounts. Really not good. I don't know why. Let me Google like election USA. I don't know if there was something going on. Yeah, I don't know what this move was just a few seconds ago in the currencies. Yeah. So let me read the comments. One of the Forex company asked me if I can make them on Expert Advisor. So I said, let me check your strategy. Then I told them I can do it. How much should I take money from them? I mean, it depends on the Expert Advisor and on the time and especially like the quality you can offer. I don't know, like when I create Expert Advisors for customers, which I don't really do anymore, I charged anything from 300 euro for very easy programs up to like 1.5k for more complex programs. And the very complex programs I always rejected, like because then I had a too big risk that something would go wrong in the communication or the customer is not reliable. But yeah, I usually charge something from 300 to 1,500 per Expert Advisor. But also you can charge a bit more if you speak German, I think, for German customers. Because international, you have more competition in the EA programming game. Ich bin in deinem Kurs aktuell bei Close All Script. Oh, I'm reading the German comment now. Also am Anfang ist es ist nicht so wichtig, wenn du nicht alles zu 100% verstehst. Das kommt alles nachher noch. Also ja, mach dir erstmal keine Sorgen. Ich würde erstmal ganz normal den Kurs durcharbeiten und die anderen Programme, die geschrieben werden, sind auch erstmal sehr, sehr einfach. Und da wird auch nochmal alles erklärt. Also da keine Sorgen machen, einfach ganz normal den Kurs durcharbeiten. Es wird sich alles erklären. Can your EA be used for prop firms? Theoretically, yes. I mean, it works technically, but the prop firm might say that you are not allowed to use third-party EAs. And also, I don't know if you can pass a challenge or something with the Expert Advisor. I don't know if it will be profitable in the future. How much can I earn when I sell my own EAs? There's no limit. Like the top sellers in the MQL5 market make like 100,000 US dollar per month. But of course, it's not that easy to become the top seller on MQL5. But really, there are no limits. You can earn a lot of money on MQL5. Yeah, gern. So there's some more people coming in. So we are still watching the charts while in the background there is stuff happening with the US election and hopefully not too crazy stuff today because I don't want to lose all of my money in this account. But yeah, of course, the result of today's trading day is very uncertain. And yeah, this move here was just like this gap here was, I don't know why it happened, but there was something going on with US dollar for sure. Yeah, we will see how it will turn out at the end of the day. It's stabilized a bit in the last few minutes now, but we will see. Who will win the US voting? I have absolutely no idea. I'm not informed when it comes to politics. Not at all. Actually, I don't even know exactly how the election works, like when we have the results and everything. I just Googled it a few hours ago and they said that the results will be available maybe in the evening in the US. So here it would be close to midnight already, but I'm not really, yeah, I don't think I can make a suggestion here. Yeah, hello, my friend. Thanks for being here. I mean, so far it's still looking very good in the account. But so far nothing too crazy happened. So this is still very, very interesting. How did you deal with the daylight saving change? I did not deal with it. I don't really react to it. I just trade the same times and settings during the whole year, and I don't really change anything if the daylight savings time starts or ends. What time zones are the EAs in? Right now it's GMT +2. And yeah, the broker is IC Trading, so you can just look at the time zone of IC Trading and then you have it. Will you leave your EAs running during this night? Yes, I will. I will just trade like any other day. I don't really react to news. I just trade the same stuff every day. Do the backtests take it into account? Yeah, like as I said, I don't really react to the daylight savings change. Also in backtests, I don't really care. I just trade the same times the whole year. But yeah, the data has the daylight savings time. Yeah, it's in the data, I think. So it should be very, or as realistic as possible. How much is your EA? Does it pass prop firms? No, it does not pass prop firms. I don't know, man. Like, how can it can pass prop firms, but it can also not pass. That's not a very good question. And you can find some of my EAs on my MQL5 profile, but I don't recommend buying expert advisors. Instead, I recommend to learn how to code. Here from Kenya, still in university language. Thanks for the feedback. I'm glad that you watched the videos and hopefully learned something from it. Can backtest results be wrong? Yes, of course. They can also be faked very easily. Like backtesting, there can be a lot of problems, and backtests can be very, very different than live results. Yeah, it was not the best question. Like, I don't know if my EAs even make profit in the next year. I cannot tell this. If I would know that my EAs make profit in the next year, for sure, then I would go all in, like highly leveraged. But I cannot tell that. I cannot know this. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, right now it is in profit, the account, but also this can happen very, very quickly today. Like just a few minutes ago, we saw the sudden volatility in the currencies, and this can happen at any time today, pretty much. Also in the indices, and it can go up, it can go down. It's a very, yeah. Today is a very interesting day, and it's hard to say what will happen by the end of the day. Can we optimize an extra exit on the gold? I've seen trades that lose are usually positive 3 hours before. Yeah, of course, you can optimize and test whatever you want. How do you choose parameters for strategy? Yeah, I do a lot of testing and optimization runs, and then I just try to find settings that I feel are logical. Like I try to find settings where I have a feeling that they could be profitable and stable in the future. But I don't really have like one recipe here, how I choose the perfect settings. I don't know if I have the perfect settings. Most likely I don't. How can I use the exact EA you're using right now? You can't unless you code it yourself, because I don't sell it. And also I don't teach how to code this exact program, but in my programming course I teach how to code the range breakout EA, and then there are just minor adjustments. So you can easily make these adjustments yourself if you learn how to code. What are the required specs on a computer to run heavy optimization tests? I think the stronger your PC is, the better, I would say. You don't need a lot of power, but if you have a lot of power, you can test more and quicker. I need to learn this, man. Yes, you have to do. What are yours? Like, I usually optimize on my VPS here, and I can show you the specs. Yeah, you can see it here in a few seconds. Yeah, it's like 32 gigabytes RAM, and this is the processor. I don't know if it's good or bad. Don't really know a lot about hardware, and it's a 600 gigabyte hard drive. But yeah, also I can't do like it would be better if it would be even stronger, like the VPS. Because if I really want to do a lot of backtests, it also has limits. When is the projected date for $1 million? I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Hopefully. How would you handle a stock split situation while your EA is active? You mean in the stock, or because I don't know. I mean, stock splits should happen overnight, right? I don't think it happens during trading hours. So, actually, I never had this situation, but I think probably I would just stop trading, because this is such a rare event. I think I would just stop trading for the day and then start again. For my VPS, I pay, I think, 60 euro per month. Do you use only EAs for trading, or do you still do the physical research like technical analysis? No, I only use expert advisors for trading. I don't do anything manually. So just use the programs and they do everything pretty much. I also do not interfere with the trading. I just let the programs trade, and then that's pretty much it. If I have many indicators on my chart and I want to allow the trader to make it off on on. Is MA filter true? Is that correct? I mean, it should be is RSI filter, then if you check the RSI filter later on. But yeah, I mean, I don't know the rest of your code, but this is, if the rest of your code also is correct, then this would be okay to check if the filter is used. But then also it will not really use the indicators in the chart. It will use the indicators that the expert advisor created as a handle. But yeah, it's hard to explain here just with words. It's easier to show it, I think. And I would have to see your code to really say something meaningful about it. Let's say you are long, stock split happens and the price will drop a lot, losing everything. I mean, you don't lose anything. Like if there's a stock split, the price might go down, but you get the double amount of stocks. So it's not like you lose anything if there's a stock split. I mean, they don't just rob your money. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, my friend. Whenever you are in Mexico, I'll take you to the best tacos. Nice. I don't know when I will be there, but if I'm there, I will go and eat the best tacos with you. Hey René, thanks for your videos. Do you leave your EAs going while you are sleeping? Yeah, of course. No. Like most of the time, I'm not sitting in front of the PC, so the EAs run all the time, and I do other stuff. Like I don't really sit in front of the PC a lot and watch trades. Get GPT plus and ask those questions. Yeah. Maybe the AI knows some answers. Hey man, you should check the volume profile indicator and do some EA around it. Cheers. Is it in MetaTrader 5? Because in MetaTrader 5 you usually do not really have volume. You just have the tick volume. But yeah, many people are asking for volume-based EAs. But it's not super easy in MetaTrader 5, I think. Would you suggest creating function to create a CSV file with the signals, trades to gather more backtesting information the MetaTrader 5 providers? For example, Python. Creating function. I don't really do it, but if you think you need more information and you want to do some custom analysis, you can do it, of course. But for me, I think it's not really necessary. I mean, what I do is I use the Quant Analyzer, for example, which is a tool. And I can load backtests into this tool, and then I can do like portfolio analysis and stuff like that. That's what I do, but I don't do custom analysis with CSV files. The broker should automatically increase your stocks. How does EA know that? Maybe I'm overthinking. Yeah, I think you're actually overthinking. But I mean, it depends on your expert advisor. And I don't really know how it works if you, for example, have a stop loss at the price before, and then there's the stock split. So the price is a lot lower afterwards. So I don't know how that works. But in general, if there's a stock split, it's just like the price gets lower, but the stocks or the amount of stocks is increased. So there's no like, you don't make a profit or you don't lose anything if there's a stock split. It's neutral in the first place. Hi René, I'm busy with your masterclass. That's good to hear. Hope you're learning something, and I hope you like it. Trying to do it in between actual day job. Yeah, I mean, it takes some time to really learn trading, but I mean, there's no need to rush. I mean, you only get better, at least, or as long as you do not stop, you can really just take your time and maybe learn every day, half an hour, or maybe an hour, if you can manage, and you will only get better. That's the good thing about programming. You will really only become better, and you don't really get worse again if you were better before, pretty much. Volume. There's an indicator for volume. Yeah. I don't know. I don't really work a lot with these volume based indicators. CME has the volume data. Yeah. As I said, in MetaTrader 5, you usually do not have volume data because you mainly trade Forex and CFD, and Forex and CFD does not have actual volume data because you just trade with your broker and not on some kind of stock exchange, for example. And that's a problem. So you don't really have actual volume in MetaTrader 5 usually. Yeah, you could get it from somewhere else, like an actual stock exchange or from some other charting platform that provides, or data provider that provides volume data. But in the MetaTrader 5, it's usually not super easy to get volume data. I'm testing strategies normally, and oh, where's the current win rate of this EA? Yeah, just check the last videos. I made a analysis for the portfolio just a couple of days ago, like 3 or 4 days ago. You will find it on my channel. I'm testing strategies normally and considering taking your course to make bots. I want a purely mechanical system. Are bots good for prop firms? Yeah, if you take the course and learn with it, you can really create purely mechanical systems and automate them. If you want, are bots good for prop firm? It depends on the bot. But in general, I would say bot trading or algo trading is superior to manual trading because you don't have like the mental aspects and you cannot do human mistakes. Before I get this masterclass, I've tried a lot with ChatGPT Plus. The result was not even close to. Yeah, ChatGPT is unfortunately not able to write good MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 code. I don't know why, but it's not able to. Maybe if there's an update in the future, but the current version of ChatGPT is not really, it cannot really help with code for MetaTrader. Yeah, I think some people use it to get ideas from GPT, but like to build a program from zero, from scratch, from my experience, it's absolutely useless. How much leverage would you should suggest? Or we just need set a bigger account? I do not suggest anything. Like it depends on your personal financial situation. If you only have 1,000 euro in the bank, then you should not invest or leverage too much. But if you have 10 million in the bank, then you can play around with leverage a bit. But I cannot suggest anything. Like it's really up to you, like your financial situation and your personal feeling about how much risk you want to take. Fed custom GPT with all MQL manual. Yeah, actually, I never worked with custom GPT. Maybe I should try this. I heard about it before. Like you can use it for a lot of stuff, I think. But yeah, if you feed it with the manual, then maybe it is quite good. Yeah, I never tried this. So indices are going up, which is great. Gold is coming down, which is not great. But as long as the indices are going up, I don't care because this is where I am highly invested right now. So if the indices can stay at this level or even higher by the end of the day, I'm super happy. This would be the best possible outcome. Can I buy gold now? I mean, technically you can, I think, but I do not know if it's a good idea. Hello, René. I'm excited about your trade copy program. Could you possibly build an EA that stores the data not in a text, for example, in my SQL database? I did this already. The video is also on my... Oh yeah, no, it's not my SQL database, but I mean, just Google for a MySQL tutorial on YouTube. It has nothing to do with MQL5, and there are many good tutorials for how to work with MySQL and PHP. So you will find a lot of tutorials, and you can easily do it then. How long have you been training? Barely not my first year in life. Okay, so what are the markets doing? Markets are doing great for my positions. Profits are coming in. Let's just all pray to the trading gods that I don't get slapped in the face in the next hours. Yeah, we will see. I know you've mentioned this, but what has been your journey, René? How do you mean? How I do this? I do this like like the company and doing stuff for others also and programming programs. I do this for like 8 years now, and I started because I was just interested in trading, and then I got into manual trading. Started a bit with manual trading, tried to be profitable with manual trading, but I was not able to make profits because I was not mentally stable enough to trade manually. And then I started to code bots, and I started this business. I started to provide coding services for others, and I sold expert advisors. I started teaching how to code, and yeah, this is pretty much what I did the last 8 years. And you can just follow all of this on YouTube pretty much. Like before I had the English channel, I also had a German channel for some years. And I mean, I still have it, but I'm not really active there. So I do this for many years now. And yeah, this is my primary source of income. Like not trading profits, but the business around it, like making content on YouTube and teaching others how to code for the MetaTrader. Yeah, that's pretty much my main source of income, and I don't have any other job. Can I make an EA of a strategy built with 2 indicators and 3 time frames? Yes, you can. It's not a problem. Actually, super easy in MetaTrader 5. Could you disclose all of your portfolio? Yeah, like easy. You can see here, this is my live account, my only live account currently that I trade with short-term trading strategies. And then I just have a bunch of FTMO projects. Like this is a verification phase FTMO account. This is a funded account. This is a verification phase FTMO account. This is also a verification phase FTMO account. And this is a challenge FTMO account. And yeah, this is again my live account. And that's it. These are all of my trading projects right now. And besides this, then I have some investments, like long-term investments in stocks and stuff. But yeah, this is not what I have on the server. So I asked this in the other comment section, and René answered, but this platform is completely off limits to the people in the US. Yeah, I think in the US you cannot really use it. But I'm not a super expert on this because I do not live in the US and I'm not affected. But I heard that in the US you cannot use the MetaTrader right now, which is really a shame. Why you don't use your Skyping EA for USD? Blah, blah, blah. It's one of the nicest EAs. Yeah, I used it before, but I had a lot of problem with slippage, so I stopped using it, and then I did not do a lot of testing after this. Why don't you focus the stock market? You call it an EA for JFD. For me, this works nice in a modified version. Yeah, great to hear that you can still use the expert advisor. Yeah, I don't know. I recently started this stock trading project with or in an FTMO account, but these are stock CFDs, of course. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I still kind of like the idea to trade or invest in stocks using automated programs, but I did not do too much strategy development in the last month. So I also did not really research or tried any new stock trading ideas. You don't sell this EA. Is it a question? And thank you. Any American who found a workaround here? Well, yeah, I think it's... I mean, if you are in America and you... I mean, can you open a broker account? Because if you just want to use the VPS, the MetaTrader, then you could just... Now, I think the problem is finding a broker, right? Because if you just want to use the MetaTrader, you could just rent a VPS in Europe and then use it there. But I think the problem is getting a broker account. Did you check out Trader Tom's strategies? No, not yet. I heard about this trader Tom before, a couple of days ago actually, but I don't really know who he is, and I don't know his content. Maybe I should look it up at some point. But there are so many traders out there on YouTube also, and it's really hard to know them all. Trader Tom made 50k live. Oh yeah, I don't know. I did not see it. I mean, there are many traders on YouTube who make a lot of money live, but a lot of them are also scammers. And I don't want to say that this trader Tom is a scammer, but there are many scammers on YouTube who pretend to make a lot of profits, but they actually don't. So you always have to be a bit careful. But again, I don't know this guy, so maybe I should research him later. What's the strategy to start if I'm a beginner to EA? I would always recommend to learn how to code, because this will really help you to understand so much about EAs and trading in general. So it's really a super, super valuable skill. There is someone who is free EA profitable. I don't know. I think this is not a question for me. How's life in Germany? I don't know. I'm not in Germany. I'm in Cyprus right now because Germany is cold. I don't want to be there right now. I want to change SMC strategy to a bot, but I could not. I have checked your site on MQ5 and I found 20 RSI Expert Advisor. How can I get the code for it? I think you cannot get the code. I don't know if I have a video actually. I don't know if I made a video about it. If I did, you will find it on the channel, but I think I did not make a video for it. Is there any free one that is profitable? I'm pretty sure there are many expert advisors that can be profitable, that are free also. Or that have been profitable in the past, but nobody can guarantee anything for the future. He goes live 2 times a day and is Trader Tom. yeah, okay, he's legit. Yeah, I don't know. As I said, I do not know him. So, is ICT strategy codable? No, ICT strategy is not really codable because he says that you need I think he says you need a daily bias and stuff like that, which is based on a human interpretation of the market. And this kind of stuff is not really codable. Most trading gurus will not give out a codable strategy because it makes them, it makes them look weak if someone codes the strategy and tests it and it's not profitable. So most trading gurus will never really give you a 100% objective strategy that is based on rules only. Most of them will say that you have to make some kind of analysis that is subjective to the trader. I'm already a full stack developer, just need a strategy to start with. I don't know, finding a strategy is very hard. What I always do is look at existing strategies in the internet and then just start to code them. And then you have to do a lot of testing. It's really not that easy to find a good strategy. You just have to do a lot of you just have to make a lot of just have to create some programs and test them, I would say. Is it possible to earn 2% daily? Of course it's possible, but it's not risk-free. If you want to make 2% per day, you have to risk a lot, at least 2% per day. Or even more actually, but Yeah, it is possible, but it's never guaranteed. I have a good strategy, but I don't know how to code. Yeah, I have a perfect solution for you. You can learn how to code. It's actually very easy for the MetaTrader 5, and everyone can learn it. Yes, you're still talking about him. I think someone has a crush on Trader Tom. So the indices are going even further up, which is great for the account temporarily. So this is the highest point the account has ever been in today. Also, the currencies are coming back here, which is great for my FTMO accounts. Unfortunately here, this trade was stopped out in this weird spike here. There was even a gap. I don't know why this happened, but it happened and it stopped out the trade at the break-even level. Which is, yeah, it's okay. I mean, it happens. I care mostly, of course, about my my live account here, because this is currently my biggest and most important account. So if this one can close in profit today, I'm happy. Can there be any one or profitable one who can give me minimum 10% in a month? Yeah, if someone says he can guarantee you 10% per month, yeah, he's a scammer, because it's not possible to guarantee this. Or if you make 10% per month, it's coming at a very, very, very high risk. Evening from Kenya. Good evening. Good evening. Your stuff is amazing too, but I'm unable to copy you on MQL. Oh, why? You should watch some of the videos. I try to explain everything. Also, I have some videos that are very beginner friendly. Not the videos that I made in the last few days, but I uploaded some videos on the channel already that are super, super beginner friendly. Kinda unrelated, but is DGT a good idea today? I never heard of this. I don't know what it is. It's probably some kind of shitcoin, is it? But I don't know what it is. Do you have a strategy to withdraw profits from a live account? No. Maybe I will make a withdrawal in the next few days or weeks. Because actually it does not make too much sense to have 30K in this account. Because as you can see here, I'm barely using anything. Because it's a leveraged account, it would be enough if I would have like 5 or 10K in the account. But I did not really decide yet. If I make a withdrawal, I will let you know. Donald Trump, huh? Okay. Kind of. Where are you from? Wait, is this DJT a Donald Trump coin? Wait, let me Google this. DGT. Trump Media. Ah, okay, got it. It's his company. I thought it was some kind of crypto coin. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I mean, right now it is up 14%, which is a lot. So if you bought it before today, it would be a good idea. What is the win rate of these strategies? I think it is about 50%. Let me look this up quickly. So 4 days ago, when I made the last analysis, it was at 55%, which is quite good. I think if I trade this account for a couple of years, the profit trade should be around somewhere between 45 and 55%, I think, the hit rate. So it's roughly 50%, I would say, in the long run. Maybe a little bit less. But yeah, that's pretty much, these are the key figures pretty much of the account right now. Been in the game for half a decade now, and I'm wondering, do other people have the same issue when there's no signal button on navigation panel in MT5? I don't know what the signal button is on navigation panel. Do you mean the navigator? Do I have signals here? Oh, I have signals. Yeah, I don't know. I think it should be here. Maybe you are not logged into your MQL5 account. But yeah, I don't know. I never really subscribed to a signal, so I don't really know a lot about this. Wait. Oh, USD Japanese yen is coming back again. Oh, weird. That's Donald. Yeah. Are you gonna be streaming regularly now? I don't know. I try to. Yeah, I try to. But only if the account is in profit. Because if it's not in profit, then everyone is hating because I'm a noob trader. So I'm only brave enough to come live if I make profits. Can you make a strategy 1 or 2 only complex enough to make few trades with over 80%? It's not hard to get an 80% hit rate. Or do you mean profit? Hit rate of 80% is easy. You can just choose a very small risk-reward ratio. Or a very big risk-reward ratio, I think. But 80% profit? No, I cannot make such an expert advisor. Is it possible to learn coding for free on YouTube? Yes, you can do it. Yeah, if you have problem to find the signals in your navigator, maybe you can ask the MQL5 service desk about it. So I don't know if you know this, but on MQL5, you do have the service desk here. Like here, if you are in your profile on the left side, you have service desk, and then you can send a request and you can ask about technical issues and they will respond to you and hopefully they will be able to help you. Yeah, now, how long have you been doing this? Thanks for sharing, by the way, very informative. Like this account, I trade this account for 7 months now, I think. So I made the first deposit on the 21st of March. And yeah, ever since I trade this account, but automated trading in general is something that I do for around 8 years now. I think even 9 years already. Started in 2016 with automated trading. Is it necessary for all 4 EA of you to run together, or can I make profit from only one? You can use only one, you can use 2, you can use 20 EAs. It does not really matter. Like you can do whatever you want. When I test the breakout strategy, the results for each trade don't show immediately on the chart. It's not updating. Instead, it only updates after 3 or 4 trades. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe your tester is not loading fast enough because there's too much workload on your PC, but I don't know why this happens. It should not happen if you slow down the test. Hey René, I have a martingale EA which closed the trade and returned to initial lot size if last trade was closed by indicator and is in profit, but EA doesn't return to initial lot size if it hits TP. I don't really understand the question. Like, do you ask me how to code this? I cannot like easily answer this in one sentence. I would have to see your code. Indices are still going up. You guys cannot imagine how much I wish that the trading day would be over. Because there can be all kind of crazy stuff happening in the next hours. But of course, because I'm a good automated trader, I will not interfere with the trades. I will just wait patiently and let the expert advisors do the trading. And hopefully it is the right decision. If I could buy just one EA of yours, which would it be? You should not buy any of my expert advisors. If you want to buy something from me, then buy my programming course. Here, you should buy this. Don't buy expert advisors. You never know if one specific expert advisor is profitable in the future, but if you learn how to code, you can code as many expert advisors and test as many strategies as you want. And you are not dependent on someone else if you learn how to code. What do you think is a good amount to start trading with as a full-time job? I do not recommend to trade full-time at all, because I think the mental stress is just too much. And for example, if you have like 5 million in the bank, then you would be financially secure to trade. But in this case, I would also just recommend to invest most of your money conservatively, because trading is really volatile. And I know that people online sell you the dream of secure trading profits, but that's not how it works in reality. In reality, trading is always a risk, and you can never calculate with safe and secure profits in the future. I did reverse engineering for the QE EA and I made one just like it, but my backtest was ugly. What I discovered later, he did insert some lines of code in his EA to avoid some bad trades. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, but I know that people on MQL5, many sellers are just scamming, really. And that's a big problem, but also the MQL5 market does not really seem to care about it. So what I recommend people is to just really be careful with programs in the MQL5 market, and you should really only buy from someone who can trust, or who is at least like showing his face or his company and stuff, because they can sell you everything on MQL5. There are so many ways to scam you. It's super easy. I have source code of Martingale where I sent it to you. Yeah, you should not send it to me. I don't offer individual coding advice or support. But you should just check your code and try to fix it. And if you want to learn how to code, I posted it before, where you can learn it here. When do you decide your EA is not profitable anymore? Do you think it will keep working forever? Yeah, that's a very hard question, and I don't have a good answer for this, because I don't know how long my EAs work. I mean, they could be unprofitable from the day of tomorrow. Like, from tomorrow on, all of my EAs could be unprofitable. There's never a guarantee. And it's very hard to figure this out. So I don't have a good answer to this, actually. Like, what I do is, or when I turn expert advisors off, is I compare the live trading performance to the testing performance from time to time. Like, I take the same period that I tested and the same time period where I traded live, and then I compare it. And if there's a big difference, then I think about turning off the expert advisor, because the backtest for me is always one of the most important reasons to also use a strategy live. But yeah, just because the strategy is not performing for a couple of months, it does not mean that it is unprofitable for the rest of my life. So it's very hard to figure out like when the profitability of a strategy is over. So gold is coming back a bit, which is good. It's in profit again. Oh, you see. Yeah. So nothing too crazy happening yet. I know there are no more questions. Oh, there's a question. Do you trade CFDs with a B-book broker? I don't know. B-book means that it's not in their books, right? Or not really traded. Oh yeah, I think it's a B-book broker. I think actually most, if not all, CFD brokers are B-book brokers. But I'm not really sure actually. Do you think there is some profitable manual strategy that is hard to code? If it has rules, you can code it. If it has no rules, you cannot code it. It's really as simple as that. But there is no strategy that is too hard to code. If there are really like rules, actual rules. Because most manual strategies are more like, they depend more on the feeling of the trader. I love you, sir, because I buy AI EA. You bought an AI expert advisor? Okay, I hope it's working. Yeah, I think most CFD and Forex brokers are not really, they just trade against the trader because most traders actually lose money anyways. And if there's a too big risk in the books of the broker, they can still hedge, like buying some futures and stuff, but they don't really have to hedge every single position. When do deem it fit to make a tweak? Oh, I don't really do a lot of adjustments to the expert advisor settings actually. I mean, if a program is not performing at all, then I might try to test it again. But besides this, I don't really do a lot of tests once I set my program in the live account. Because you can test a lot, but in the end, you can also over-optimize. And I think finding the best settings is impossible, really. So if you have settings that are somewhat fine, I think that's enough. I think you have other masterclass lesson. I want to get it as well. It's in the same website. I only have the Martingale class. Yeah, it's the same website. I can post a link if you're interested. This is another programming course that I have. It teaches you how to use Martingale and Grid. and yeah, shows you some expert advisors. But make sure to be careful because these techniques are very risky. But it's interesting. You will learn a lot. Not only about coding, but also about how risk works in trading. Do you suggest IC markets? Do IC markets offer good spreads for gold and currencies? Yeah, I mean, you can see it here, like on the left side in the navigator, you can see the spreads. So usually they are very small for Forex pairs, also for indices, and also for gold. So I am super happy with IC markets, but I cannot really say if it will be good for you. I mean, you have to test it yourself, but you can check out this link and you can open a demo account. It's free and you can just test it and see if it's good for you. Also, if you open the account using the links on my website, you get cheaper trading commissions, but it is also explained on this on the website that I just posted. Do you have on IC markets a raw spread or standard? I always use raw spread accounts. So I like it to have the smaller spread because I think for automated trading it is better. Or personally, I think it is better. It's more comfortable for me. Because then the spread is not affecting the trading strategy so much. Oh, there's a new 1 hour candle. Oh, and actually trading is over for the currencies. So the trade, wait. Oh, there was a trade in GBP dollar. I didn't even see it. But yeah, it was close. The trade in GBP dollar was closed. It made a profit of 64 euro in this account. And also in my FTMO accounts, all of the trades are closed now. Here in this account, I made a profit of 250. Yeah, in this account, I think I made a profit of 1 euro. 1 euro and 70 something cents. Or if we take away the commission, I did not make any profit. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And now on this account, everything's still open. Now we also start trading the stocks here. This could also be interesting today if the tech market, tech stocks go up today. It could be a heavy trading day because the ranges are not too big, which is always good for high profits and also quick losses. So that's interesting. And yeah, in this account, profit is coming down again a bit because indices are coming down, which is not great, but it's still at a very good level. So it's still very good. I just hope that it does not crash in the next hours. For range breakout strategy, what do you think about calculating range from 1 to 8 GMT? Trade between, I don't know, you can do whatever you want. I mean, you have to test it. I cannot answer this without seeing the backtesting results. But if you're interested, just test it. It's easy. Just use the MetaTrader 5, take the expert advisor and test the settings, and then you will find out if it could be good or bad. Or if it has been good or bad in the past, and then maybe it will also be good or bad in the future, but who knows? I think I'm streaming for over 1 hour now. I will end the stream now. And I will set it up again on my VPS, so you can still follow the trades, but you don't have to see my face anymore. So actually, that's an upgrade, I would say, for the stream. So yeah, thanks guys. It was nice to spend a couple of minutes with you. And let's all, again, let's pray to the trading gods or whoever is responsible that the markets can go up even further, the indices, and that I can make some profits here. Let's just hope this. So I'm out. Have a great day. Good night. Oh yeah, I don't know where you live, but have a good morning, noon, or afternoon, or night. I will just quickly answer the last questions. Do you have a FTMO swing account? Yes, I have one funded account, which is a swing account. Hey René, is it necessary to analyze anything more than the most recent swing for regime detection? Oh, I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. Okay, that's it. I'm out. Bye-bye.